Hello and welcome to the Online Marketing at the LC Level session, part of EB Academy. Today we're going to be talking obviously about how you can actually utilize online marketing at the LC level. And in the last sessions, we were looking at the funnel, that we have our customers or our leads go through in order to become a customer, and how as part of that funnel, we start, try to build awareness about the brand and then capture people's interest to move further down, right? We know that there's already on-ground promotion methods. We learned about info stands, lecture presentations, stunts, flyering, etc. And we haven't talked about them yet, but we also probably know that we have online marketing methods like social media, where our main focus is on Facebook and Instagram. Paid targeted ads, which also run through those channels, but also, for example, on search engines, email marketing, which I'll get into in a moment, and search engine optimization. First thing that I want to make clear is there's a typical myth that online promotion is handled by MC. And this is something that I really don't want you guys to believe is the truth. Why? Because it's not. The way that we structure our social media, especially our social media management, is we have national social media channels. And the reason we don't have LC-based social media channels is that doing it this way is more efficient, effective, and safe. Efficient means that when we post or when we create a piece of content, we're using resources to do so, right? We have HR for it, we have time invested for it. And that piece of content is now on a page that has the likes of all of the LC pages, like combined and more, right? We're closing in on 20,000 likes right now, and it's just more efficient for the time invested into content creation. It's more effective on an individual basis as well. Like if somebody were to create the same post and post it on 7 LC pages, it would not get the same kind of reach. And it's safer because simply we are guarding the brand in this way. So we need to make sure that the brand standards and the guidelines that are created by ISIC International are being kept. And for this, it's simply safer that we have a centralized system of running our social media that LCs can still contribute to. So how can they contribute? There's mainly a few ways: investing in ads, creating events, suggesting content, engaging with content, sharing personally, and using university relations or other kinds of external relations to get into external newsletters, groups, or external pages. Right now, I want to go into, first of all, ads. But before we go into ads, I want to show you, these are the SOPs, the standard operating procedures. If you've been watching Mouse sessions as well, you'll know about these. And part of them is this section about digital flow. And this is essentially describing the process of how LCs can be engaged in digital promotion, online promotion as well. But now to talk about ads. So we have this website, adsorders.isic.at. It looks like this. And it's basically a form where you can order ads. And when LCs order ads, we put them into our system. We input them to the Facebook system. And in doing so, they will be shown to a specific target audience, like for your LC's main markets. A certain budget can be put, and then we will charge the LC through the LC balance. So your financer will understand that part, but essentially we will pass down the costs that the MC will receive down to you. So it's a simple way of you making the order without having to deal with the credit card and all of these kinds of financial details. What you need to know is you need to be able to tell us when you fill out this form what budget you have for this, and this is something you should discuss in detail with your financer before your term starts, is how much budget can you allocate to ads. Also the schedule, so how long will this specific ad run for, the target audience, and here you need to be able to describe them quite well, like what is the age range, what are their interests that Facebook might have information about, the location, the city, these types of things, and also the design. And for this, we have a preset OGV design, which is a carousel ad with these kinds of like little squares, which looks really good on Facebook on desktop, but also on Facebook on mobile. Can't quite preview it here, but it's pretty neat. And it even shows up on things like the Instagram feed. So there it looks like one of these multi-picture posts. And in general, because Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same company, it's really easy for us to also do an Instagram ad. So unless you don't want to have it on Instagram and you want all the money to be put into showing it on Facebook, we will automatically put it on all the possible channels that it can show. Cool. What I just wanted to say as well about budget is that costs are differing. They're not very easy to estimate. They depend a lot on how people are going to react to your design, your target audience specifically. And this can range from €0.50 to €2 or even more per landing page view. So yeah, a landing page was essentially someone who clicked on the ad and then ended up looking at the page. And everything here is an estimation because Facebook can know what happens after you click on the ad, at least not the way we have it set up right now. And another way to look at it is €4 to €10 roughly. And this is simply looking at how much it's costed us so far, but these things can change per 1,000 impressions. So a person can have more than one impression. We usually have multiple impressions of the ad. And yeah, the idea is the more impressions you get, the more landing page views you will get. We get charged based on impressions. So if your ad is not working very well and it shows to many, many people, you will get charged money anyway, even if you don't get a landing page view. So just remember that that's how Facebook ads work. Another way is sharing personally. And here I just want to remind you what you probably already know, which is that more engagement on the post, so likes, comments, shares, clicks, leads Facebook to give us more reach. And more reach will eventually result in more clicks on this post. More clicks will result in better opens, which is beneficial for everyone. So encourage your members, not just encourage, but I would even make a structured way of making sure that things are being shared and clicked on. And you never know who you're going to find, not only because you will get more engagement, which leads to more general reach, but there's probably people on the personal pages of your members that will be interested in something like this, and yourself. We also have this cool thing, which are profile picture frames. So this is a quick, easy 2-click way of implementing already some personal sharing. And I would recommend you to implement this with yourself, maybe with your members, anyone possible. Cool. So this was already it for this session. This was just a quick overview. If we go back to how LCs can actually engage with online marketing, which I will just show you, investing in ads, as I said, adsorders.isec.at, creating events. For this, it's as simple as letting me know when you want to create an event, and I can also give you access to the Facebook page for the time that your event is being promoted so that you can post inside your event. Suggesting content, it's the same principle. You just reach out to me and let me know what kind of content you're looking to have on the page. Engaging with content, as I explained, and sharing personally. And lastly, using UR to get into newsletters, external groups, or external pages. And for this, I recommend you to cooperate with whoever is UR responsible in your LC to see what kind of targets you can set, whether that be, you're trying to get into as many newsletters as possible. For groups, I have a word of warning, which is that if you post into groups where you're not allowed to post or it's off topic, you can get blocked and you can develop a negative reputation as ISEC. So here, be careful. Structure the groups that you know about. Your team can post into different groups, so there's different names showing up, and always get permission from an administrator first. And yeah, external pages work similarly to newsletters. So this is a very short intro into how you can get into online marketing. I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions, reach out to me at any point in time or comment on the post. And as your quiz question, just let us know what are the ways LCs can leverage online marketing, and answer at bit.ly/VP Academy. Hope you enjoyed and enjoy the rest of your days.